Hi everyone, it's Roseann Zaft from Live Fit and with the Lifepro family today to come to you to bring some yoga to our platform. We're back live again on social media, so if you are wherever you're viewing from, go ahead and say hello to me. Tell me what platform you're using and what's going on. Today we're going to go into a practice of yoga, but it's going to be a beginner level yoga. I was just mentioning to our social media staff, this next series, and there's going to be lots of good things coming up in the next 15 weeks for a lot of you sports enthusiasts. But I want to talk to beginners as well as the seasoned professionals on your platform, people that have a little bit more strength, more stability. So there's going to be something for everybody. A little bit about me. If you don't know me, I am a fitness trainer, a yoga therapist, a Pilates practitioner. I have been working on the Lifepro products for over a year and almost a year and a half now. I absolutely love them. I am currently in Huntington Beach, California. Normally it's Scottsdale, Arizona. And I actually brought my Waver Mini with me. This guy is awesome because it's 22 pounds and you can carry it everywhere. So if you're on whatever platform you have, you know, I always say this, whatever platform you have is perfect. So today we will go through a beginner yoga series. The first 10 minutes or so, we're going to be seated, and I have a 2-foot stool here. So we're going to be using that stool, and then I want you to have available blankets, beach towels, bath towels, or whatever. And of course, I like to have yoga blocks handy. We'll be using the yoga block right away. So let's dive in. Again, if you're just tuning in for the first time with me, I really like time to explain a lot of what's going on, and you're going to practice this. You're going to watch time around, just watch and see what's going on. Maybe join me with a few things, and then after a while, you can just start right up on your platform. So on the platform, I will take a yoga block. You can have a toilet paper roll. You can have a pillow, something soft or something a little bit firmer, and you're going to be putting it between your thighs. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, so I'm moving my chair back a little bit, and we are go ahead. I'm using my remote today. I really use it. It's here, right? And I'm going to put about 10 minutes of time in. So just so you know, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to be warming up the spine. Okay, and my speed is going to be about 4 to 5 on this. Now we're seated. You can go maybe up to 10, but you know, I'm looking to have a calm experience on the platform. This is not about fat burning, or we're not working on balance things. We just want to move the energy. And yoga is all about moving energy with breath and movements. So let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall. I'm going to have you actually look down at your feet as I look at mine. Feet wide with knees with hips blocked between your knees. And you're going to place your hands on your thighs and sit up nice and tall. Draw your chin in. And if you're not sure that's true for you, take your hands behind your head and pull your chin in. You're going to feel your shoulders drop down. Squeeze the block between the thigh bones and press your feet down as you push the hands into the thighs, and then the thigh bones are pressing down into the shins and feet. Now you're welcome to close, or you can keep them open and heavy. And drishti means focus. So you have this focus gazing out to the horizon, and we're just going to be aware of everything around us. That the room you're in, the feeling of the platform, the vibration of your hands coming up through your shoulders, sitting tall, the crown of the head to the sky, and the sitting bones, the sharp points of your sit bones on the chair. And let's draw a breath through the nose. And exhale through the nose or mouth, whatever feels comfortable. Do that again. Inhale and exhale. I like to hear the breath. I'd like you to feel your breath. Feel it rising up from your feet to the crown of your head. Hold the breath in, and then when you exhale, press firmly into your feet. Now, we'll take this posture of sitting here and reach our arms up, interlace the fingers, press to the sky. Drop the shoulders down and put the hands behind the head. Take a nice big breath in, and we'll start flexing our spine. Our spine moves in a lot of different directions. Elbows in, tuck the chin to the chest, maybe the elbows toward the block, flexing over. Press the head back, elbows up, eyes gaze up, press into the hands and open up the chest, a mini back bend. This is going to be our seated version of cat-cow, and we'll go a little deeper the next time. Exhale, tuck, and round over your knees. And then inhale, stack up your spine, head pushing back, and open up. And one more. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, forward fold, flex it over, actually. Inhale and stack up. So this is our flexion and extension. Take the hands out to the sides and reach your palms, your fingertips down, thumbs out in our version of Tadasana, mountain pose. Now, take an inhale and reach both hands up. And you're going to take your hands behind your head and bend over to your left, looking forward. The tendency is to look down. Look forward. And feel your head pressing back. Now, take that left hand down, right elbow to the sky. Inhale back up. And exhale over to your other side. Eyes gaze forward. So if you're bending to the right, press into your left foot. Bring your right hand down, reach the left hand up. Come back. Let's do that again. Let's bend over. You can keep holding on to your head if that's more comfortable. Reach both hands up, north and south. Come back to center and then bend to the side. So this is our lateral flexion. This is our spine bending laterally. Both hands can come up. Inhale and exhale, hands in mountain pose. And now we'll do a twist. Inhale, reach up. Hands go behind the head. And exhale, turn to your left. It's the belly. It's the ribs, chest, shoulders, and then elbow. Then the gaze. Knees pointing forward. Come back to center, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. It's very important that you put space between the vertebrae before you twist. Belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, arms, and then gaze. And we'll add on to that. We'll build on to that. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. I'm always going to cue belly, ribs, chest, shoulders, elbows, gaze, and then reach the hand back. Stretch a little further. Push the head back. Bring the hand forward. Inhale. And then let's bend a twist to the other side from the belly. Ribs, shoulders, elbow, gaze back to the thumb. Come back again. Inhale. Arms reach up. This time we'll take a rotation. I'm taking the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Both hands come up, take a breath in, and twisting over, left hand on the outside of the right knee, and open up the chest. Both hands come up, inhale, and exhale, and flex all the way down. Now you're gonna bring your hands on your shin and head forward, tailbone back. Back is flat. This is a half lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward, squeezing the block. Inhale, rise up, reach up, bring the hands to the heart space. And we'll do that one more time. Sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive over. Lift up halfway, slide the shoulders back, reach the head forward, tail back. Exhale, fold over the thighs and rise up. Press into your feet, reach all the way up and bring the hands to the heart space. And last time here. This is just a simplified sun A, seated. Exhale all the way out, dive forward, swan diving, head relaxed. You can place the hands on the shins or the knees and lift up. Pull the shoulders back, heart forward. Forward fold, drop the head, rise up, reach up, inhale, and bring the hands together to the heart space. And then release. So now, let's go a little further on this. You're going to remove the chair off to the side. And I'm going to have you take your yoga blankets or whatever blankets you have. And I want you to put one on the platform and one right behind the platform because we're going to be doing some kneeling. Now, you don't have to have, and I'm going to start my platform over. I'm going to add 15 minutes. So I'm going to shut my platform off for a moment, put it back on. I'm going to add 15 minutes of time because you can get 15 on the Waver Mini. And my speed level 3 or 4 on this. Okay. So the blanket is on the platform. We're going to put a blanket right where my knees will go. And I'm going to keep the blocks handy. Stand on your platform with the block between your thighs. And the most important pose I feel in the practice is this pose here, mountain pose. This has about 80 different versions of this particular pose in our yoga practice. And the benefits of mountain pose are, most importantly, optimal alignment of your spine. And if you're on your platform, you're working to get great alignment of bones, muscles, tissue, ligaments, everything in place. So this is where I want you to start at. Bend your knees softly, squeezing the block. Belly in, tail down. Take your peace fingers by your collarbones and lift the collarbones up. Now lastly, let's put our hands behind the neck. Interlace your fingers and cradle your neck. So you're pushing your neck back. Notice all the muscles working here. You can feel your heels, your big toe, your little toe. The abdominals are naturally pulled in, and I didn't even tell you to pull the belly in. It happens. The quads are working, your butt muscles, your glutes are working, and your shoulders are relaxed. Now, your shoulder blades are right where they need to be, so take the hands down, and my drishti, again, is forward. I won't close my eyes on this. I'll keep the eyes open. Strong mountain pose. Crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. Feel the energy of the platform coming all the way up the front of your shins, your thighs, your torso, all the way to the crown of the head on your inhale. And on the exhale, let it drop down the back of your neck, your shoulders, your spine, your glutes, sending the tailbone down through the back of the thighs to the back of the heels. Let's do that again, but add our arms. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, drive your hands down. Feel that energy combing through with the hands. Inhale, palms up, thumbs pointing back, and then exhale, press the palms down. Turn, inhale, reach up. Now let's add on to this. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Hands on the shins or your hands on the thighs. Drop your head, depends what your comfort level is. I'm going to just drop my head. Come up halfway. Your butt goes back, your shins go back, your head goes forward. Exhale, fold forward, and then squeeze the yoga block and lift up. Inhale. Bring the hands together, the heart space. From here, we're going to take our hands down to the side, hinge at the hips, and push back. This is our chair pose. It's a strong pose, strengthening your quads. Stay here for a breath. Sink deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. I'm going to remove the block, set it to the side. Now, let's add on. Inhale. Sun salutation B. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Sweep the hands up, chair pose. Now, hands will come down to the platform. Step your right leg back and your left leg back. I have the blanket there to pad your hands because the surface is a little tough. Now, if it's too much, you can come onto the blanket. I'm going to move my blanket so it's under my knees. This is our version of plank. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the heart forward and gaze about 4 foot in front of your platform, our plank pose. Now, you're going to bend your elbows just a bit. Roll the shoulders to the ears and then back. Upward facing dog, the gaze is forward. Shift your hips back. Stretch back. We call this child's pose. And then look at the platform. Lift your knees and come to downward facing dog. And you can adjust your stance. Knees are soft. Lift one heel, then the other. And do this a couple times. You want to definitely look at your knees or your belly. If you lift your head, you're in your shoulders and neck. It won't feel good. So put all the weight back and looking at your belly button. Take one more big breath in. Then exhale, you're going to walk forward to the front of the platform and reach up. And as you reach up, stand on the platform and bring the hands to the heart space. Let's add on to that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come into chair pose. Inhale, hands come to your hips. You're going to step your left foot back. Look down to make sure you can clear the the blanket, and then bend your knees and reach your arms forward, up, and wide. Warrior one. Take a deep breath in. And then we're going to bring our hands to the platform. Step your right foot back. Here's your plank. Remember, yogis, you have an option. You can be on your knees or on your toes. We'll chaturanga here. That's like a little tricep push-up. You bend the elbows. You roll the shoulders back so the collarbones lift to the chin. Now, if you want to go ahead and press into the tops of your feet, this is your full upward facing dog. Curl the toes under, shift the hips back. I'm on my knees for child's pose and come right into downward facing dog. One breath here, shake out your head and sigh it out. Inhale as you walk forward. Exhale, fold your head down and then rise up, reach up, put one foot on the platform, followed by the other, and hands to the heart. We'll repeat that on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And we're gonna reach up to chair pose, sink the hips back. Arms come to the sky, inhale, hands come to the hips. You'll step the right leg back. So look down to the floor, make sure you can clear the blankets, square your hips, and reach forward. Take a nice big breath in. If you feel any tension in your neck or shoulders, always put your hands behind the head to check in. That's a great little safety measure to make sure that we're really not in the neck. And arms up. Take a big breath in here. Check the alignment of your front knee over the ankle. And then bring your hands down. High plank. It's called four-limb posture, four-limb pose. We're going to bend the elbows, chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, upward facing dog. Pull your chin in, lift your heart. And then bend the knees, exhale, shift back, downward facing dog or child's pose. Pedal out the legs, because this feels really great. Press into all 10 fingertips, light on the heel of your hands. And exhale, sigh all your air out. Prepare to come forward, inhale, walk forward, flat back, fingertips on the platform. Pull the belly button to the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, reach all the way from the ground. And as your hands come up, you step up. Bring the hands through to the heart space. And let's find our Tadasana pose. So in this posture, again, realign. Remember what it felt like to have the block between the thighs. Your weight's in your heels, your quads are on, the pubic bone up, tail down, collarbones up, crown of the head reaching to the sky. So we use our breath and we use our movement. We use the vibration to stimulate the nervous system, to calm the nervous system down. Hands come to the heart space. And now we're going to add on to this. Take one breath in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. A lot of folding forward here. Lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Here comes chair pose. Reach up, hang out in chair. We'll take a twist. You're going to take the left arm up. You can look forward or you can look back. I suggest looking forward if you're a beginner. So you want to twist the shoulders, but keep the knees forward. Reach up, inhale, and let's sink down into chair one more time. Now, if this feels good for your arms here, keep them there. Otherwise, reach up. Drop your shoulders. Left arm forward. Stretch that right arm back, thumb up. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway. Open up the chest. Again, hands on the thighs should feel really comfortable. Or fingertips of the platform. High plank pose. Now, there's a lot of planks this time around, and I know this is a beginner yoga, but this is these sequences or these postures are used in beginner flow practice. Let's come down to the knees. Take a child's pose for a moment. And big breath in and out. Downward facing dog. So look to the platform. Lift your hips. Shift them back. Press into your fingertips. Take one more deep breath in. A long sigh out. The heels can be stay lifted or start sliding the heels down toward the earth. Inhale as you walk forward to the flat back posture. Exhale, fold. And as we rise up, we're going to step onto the platform, arms to the sky, down through the heart space, and release. Let's come onto our platform. We'll just start bringing things down a little bit. Have a seat. So you're on your blankets. You're going to cross at your ankles and sit nice and tall. So we did a little bit of twisting. We're going to add on to that twisting here. But I'm going to add on with some hips. So I'm going to ask you to stretch your left leg forward and take your right ankle over the thigh. Now my left knee's bent, and I'm into what we call modified figure 4 or pigeon pose, and stay here. Arms can reach up, get the length, and I'm going to take that right hand by my left foot. I take that back. Right hand, right foot, and then I'm going to twist back. So this is a little bit of a hip opener and shoulder opener. Breathe into that. Press your foot into your hand to foot. And a good stretch in both hips. Reach both hands up and come down. Lean into it. Put your hands against the platform and lift your chest. Stretching your right hip. Uncross your legs and let's switch sides. This time, the right knee is bent and you're going to grab onto the left shin. Now, if this is very uncomfortable, you can crisscross your legs this way or here. Both hands reach up. You'll take your left hand on the inside of your left arch. Press into it, make a nice connection, and then reach the right hand back. You don't have to turn your head, but you're welcome to if that works. Twisting through the spine, nice tall spine. Take a breath. Let's bring both hands up. And then once again, we're going to hinge from the hips, lengthen the back, press into the front of the platform, and lean forward. Now, most people will drop their head forward. I want you to lift up. I really exaggerated that word lift, but I want you to feel the lift up out of the pelvis. And breathe. And uncross that leg. Bring the feet together. I might be out of the screen a little bit, so I'm going to scoot up and take my platform back a little bit. So I want to make sure you can see my feet, because this is pretty important. See how I like these platforms that I can just scoot them. The soles of the feet together. Now you've got yoga blocks here. If this is uncomfortable, take your yoga blocks right underneath your knees, and they can prop up your shins, and that might be really comfortable. Bound angle pose. I'm rocking side to side just to open up the inner thighs here. Hands come on the thighs, and you're going to pull the belly back. Exhale. Tailbone tucking. Inhale. Press your hands down and lift the chest. Get a lot of length in the spine. Bring the knees together, fold over, tuck the chin, and reach the fingertips to the floor. And then we're going to stretch our arms to the sky, straighten the legs out, flex the feet, nice and tall, staff pose. Give the hamstrings to stretch out here. The right hand comes down. Here's your twist again. Twists are super important for digestion, to move our energy. We get really blocked in our central nervous system. Bring the hands up, inhale. Keep flexing the feet, toes lifting to the sky, shoulders relaxed. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh and reach back. Now, if you find shoulder issues are kind of hindering you, take your hand behind your head and just let your head push in the hand, let your elbow turn. That might help you, and I failed to tell you that sooner, but that might be very helpful. Head back, and now you can reach your arm out. Both arms come up, inhale. Now you're going to bend the knees a little bit and flex over your spine, reaching toward your toes. Sit up nice and tall. Take your hands behind you. I'm pressing my hands into the platform. I'm going to bend my knees a lot. Push down to lift the chest. You can stay here, and that's a pretty comfortable place for you to be. You can walk your feet out and lift your hips up in our reverse table pose, lifting the heart, gazing the eyes forward. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing down to the shoulder blades, lifting the pelvis. One more breath in, and let's bring the hips down, uncrossing or crossing at the ankles and sitting nice and tall. Bring your hands back to your heart center. You can bow your eyes down to your heart as you feel your heart lifting up. Close your eyes. Take a nice big breath in. You can hear my platform just shut off, and that was a 15-minute flow for you. So without the platform moving now, feel all the energy moving through your body, from your sitting bones, up your spine to the crown of the head. Feel the fingertips pressing together, the energy from left hand to right. Pressing together at the heart space. This is the place when we connect our hands to our heart, the place that heals all. I want to thank you all so very much for joining me in this beginning yoga sequence. I did add on a little challenging postures, but I want to encourage you to constantly practice any of these postures that seem a little uncomfortable, because during the practice, you'll get the chance to explore your body, explore your breath, get a little stronger, a little more confident on your platform. This is a practice that we do no harm. Our yoga practice is meant to help, to heal, to feel, to deal with things. And in our Lifepro yoga, we're trying to uncover solutions and rediscover ways that we can move your body the way it was designed to move. I want to thank you so very much for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed today.